To show Avicii I was cool. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't let me work, but you gotta do work. I got you, baby. And if you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over into cold, cold water for you.
Jungkook, why did you kidnap me? Jungkook said angrily. Taehyung, because I want to marry you. Taehyung replied coldly. Jungkook, but I don't want to marry you. Taehyung, I didn't ask but command you. They both are glaring at each other like they want to tell each other from their eyes that, you can't deny me. Jungkook is in a bed and his both legs and hands were tied up with rope and Taehyung standing beside the bed, putting one hand in his pocket and wine in his second hand. Many guards are standing outside of the room. Jungkook, untie me first you bastard. Taehyung, so you'll not gonna follow my command, hoo. Jungkook, never. Taehyung, oh, but you have to because, you are mine from now on. And Taehyung called a doctor. Doctor come in and injected Jungkook a medicine. Doctor, I injected him that medicine Mr. Kim. You can do anything with him after some time. Jungkook, what did you do to me you fucking bastard doctor? But doctor and Taehyung ignored him. Taehyung, you can go now. And doctor went from there. Taehyung locked the door and turned towards Jungkook. He saw that Jungkook is trying to untie the rope. Taehyung, you can't, darling. Jungkook looked at Taehyung with fire in his eyes. Jungkook, what did you do to me? Taehyung smirked and steps toward Jungkook. He touched his chin. Taehyung, you'll know it soon baby. And he started untying the rope. He untied Jungkook's legs first then his both hands. Jungkook immediately get up from bed and about to punch Taehyung but feeling dizziness all of a sudden. Jungkook, what did you do to me? But Taehyung didn't answer his question. He grabbed his both hands and pushed him on bed. He hovered over him and started kissing him hungrily. Jungkook, leave. Jungkook tried to protest but Taehyung pinned his both hands above his head and deepened the kiss. Taehyung ripped Jungkook's shirt. Now Jungkook gets scared. Jungkook, please don't do this. But Taehyung didn't listen to Jungkook and did everything with him. The night was too rough and long for Jungkook. Jungkook thinking, my life. What did I do to get this hard punishment? And tears started flowing from his eyes. He remembers about his life. Flashback. It's Jaeon Jungkook, a handsome cute guy but he is a black belt guy in Taekwondo. He is a tough guy from outside but soft from inside. He is so ambitious person. One day, he was walking on footpath with his best friend Jimin but suddenly he saw a little girl trying to catch a ball in the middle of road. He get panicked because road was full with vehicle and a truck going towards that baby. Jungkook didn't think twice and run towards that little girl before that truck can hit her. He takes that baby to side road. Jimin also came to him immediately. Jimin, Jungkook, are you okay? Jungkook, yeah. He looked at the baby in his arm, who's closing her eyes in fear. Jungkook, are you okay baby? Little girl opened her eyes. She's looking scared. Suddenly they heard a lady's voice from behind. Lady, my baby. And she hugged little girl. Girl, mama, that girl was her daughter. Lady thanks to Jungkook and they went. Jungkook and Jimin also went from there. But there was one person in car during this whole time, who kept glaring at Jungkook with cold gaze. It's Kim Taehyung. Taehyung, John, can anyone sacrifice his life for others? Next day, Jungkook was in Taekwondo arena. He was the winner again. Everyone is clapping and cheering for him but one person was there who's sitting there and looking at Jungkook with strange gaze. It's Kim Taehyung. Another day, Taehyung is in his car and looking at someone who's enjoying his banana milk with his friend Jimin at kiosk. John, boss. Do you want that boy? Should I kidnap him? John is Taehyung's best buddy. It's been a week but John can see that his boss is obsessed with this boy and they are literally stalking him everywhere. Taehyung, no, I want to know his profile. After some days, evening time. Jungkook was sitting in the garden bench and doing some laptop work by earbuds in the ear. Then a man came to him, who's looking like mafia. He stand in front of Jungkook. Man, excuse me, man said coldly. Jungkook removed his earbuds and looked at that man. Jungkook, yes, man, my boss want you. Jungkook looks confused. Jungkook, want me for what? Man, hey boy, don't talk more and come with me. My boss likes you and you should be grateful for this. But Jungkook doesn't like this tone of that man. He said irritatedly, Jungkook, I think you get wrong person. With that he was about to go from there because he's feeling irritated by this man but man grabbed his hand. Jungkook, excuse me, man, just come with me otherwise I'll kidnap you. Jungkook, did you just say you were going to kidnap me? Man, yes. But next moment that man feels himself on the ground and Jungkook hovering on him by blocking his both hands and legs. Jungkook, tell your boss that I'm not any toy that will listen his fucking order. And he punched hard that man and went from there. Other side. Second man, boss why did you stop us to help Robin? But Taehyung ignored his words and looking at the direction where Jungkook just disappeared. Taehyung, interesting. Now take him to hospital. Next day, Jungkook is walking on road with earbuds in his ear then suddenly a black luxurious car stopped in front of him. Jungkook became confused again. This whole week was strange for him. A man came out from the car who's looking so much damn cold but it's suiting on his handsome face anyways. Jungkook, excuse me, Taehyung, no excuse. Myself Kim Taehyung, the CEO of Kim Empire and I like you. Jungkook became speechless at this. He took some time to proceed Taehyung's every word. Jungkook thinking what is happening in my life? And why this man dressing like mafia? Jungkook, excuse me, I guess you find wrong person. With that he was about to go but Taehyung blocked his way. Taehyung, interesting, you are the first person who courage to refuse me. Jungkook think for so time, then. Jungkook, so you like to do nightstand. Then I'm not that type of person. You can find someone else. With that he was about to go again but. Taehyung, wait, I don't like cheap things and you are the only one expensive to get. Means, you are the only person with whom I want to spend my night. Jungkook, thanks for liking my worth but I'm not interested in you. So let me go. With that Jungkook passed Taehyung. Taehyung also didn't stop him. Taehyung, what is it about you that attracting me towards you? It's been peaceful for Jungkook till some days. Finally he feels peace after this headache week but the moment was not so long. After 2 weeks, Jungkook was happy today because his coach gave him special point in Taekwondo. He came home happily and shout excitedly from the door. Jungkook, Mom, you. Jungkook saw that Taehyung is sitting in living room with Jungkook's parents and his smile disappear in the air and irritation raised. Jungkook, what are you doing here? Jungkook said irritatedly. Mrs. Jaeon, baby bun, what happened? Why are you shouting like this? Jungkook, Mom, what is this person doing here? Mr. Jaeon, Jungkook, mind your language, and he's Mr. Kim Taehyung. He wants to give me a job in his company. Jungkook became silent at this. In this whole time Taehyung just kept glaring at Jungkook up to down like pervert. Jungkook feels uncomfortable by his gaze so he didn't stay there any longer and went for his room, without any second words. After some days, Mr. Jaeon get a great position in Kim's company. But now Taehyung get an excuse to enter in Jaeon's home anytime. After some months, now Taehyung comes Jaeon house anytime, like a family member. Jaeon couples are also very happy with it. They treat Taehyung like their own son, but they don't see that Jungkook is not happy with Taehyung's presence in his house. Every time Taehyung came and keeps staring at Jungkook's every movement like a pervert. Jungkook tried to talk to his parents about this, but they both ignored him. One day, Taehyung, "Aunt Jaeon, you know, I'm getting old, so I want someone who can be with me for lifetime." Mrs. Jaeon, "Oh, then why don't you marry someone's son?" Taehyung, "You know, Aunt, I tried to find best partner for me, but everyone wants my money, not me." Taehyung said with sad tone. Taehyung paused for some seconds. Taehyung, "I want my partner to love me, not my money. I want a partner like your son Jungkook, who'll be strong, doesn't be obsessed with money, who can stand with me fearlessly, who doesn't think himself less than anyone, who can talk with me directly and don't fear to eye contact me." And without wasting a second, Mrs. Jaeon replied. "Mrs. Jaeon, then why don't you marry my son instead of finding someone else?" And a smirk formed on Taehyung's lips. Flashback end. Next day, Jungkook opened his eyes slowly. His eyes are red because of too much crying last night. His both hands and legs are untied right now, but he's still naked. Only a blanket is covering his body. His body was filled with hickeys, but he's clean now. Taehyung cleaned him last night before sleep. He saw the whole room. Room was luxurious. He was alone in that room. He think about last night and tears drops from his eyes in frustration. Jungkook thinking, "Why mom? Why did you do this to me, dad?" But he sighed and trying to get up from bed, but Jungkook, ah! Jungkook cried in pain. Jungkook's lower back is sore and it's painful like hell. He can't even feel his legs properly. Then suddenly door opened and Taehyung came with full tray of food in his hands. He is looking satisfied right now. Taehyung, "Good morning, sweetheart." But Jungkook didn't say anything and covering his body more with blanket. He's looking scared of Taehyung. Taehyung smirked at Jungkook's reaction. "Taehyung, don't cover yourself. I have already seen your whole body with clothes and without clothes too." He put food tray on side table and sit beside Jungkook on bed. Jungkook wanted to move from there, but his body pain don't allow him. Jungkook, "Don't, stay away from me." Taehyung, "Why babe, don't you want your hubby to help you to take bath?" Jungkook, "You are not my husband." Taehyung, "Yes I am. Now tell me, would you like to take bath first or want to do breakfast first?" Jungkook, "I don't want anything. Leave me alone." But Taehyung feels irritated at this. He take a bowl of soup and command Jungkook. "Taehyung, now open your mouth and finish this all, otherwise I'll not hesitate to make love with you right now again." Jungkook gets scared at the last line. His body is not ready for another round right now. Jungkook, "No, I'll do breakfast." And he finished all food hurriedly. Although it's all his favorite food, but he's not excited as before. After breakfast, Taehyung, "Now take this painkiller and rest." Yes, Jungkook need painkiller right now because it was his first time with Taehyung and his back is paining. Jungkook, "Will you let me go after that?" Taehyung, "No." Jungkook, "But why? You get what you wanted. You forcefully did sex with me, you raped me. Then why don't you let me free now?" Taehyung can feel sadness in Jungkook's voice, but he ignored it. Taehyung, "I'm not satisfied yet." And Jungkook get more scared at this line. He can't forget his last night with Taehyung, which was so painful. He really don't want to experience that again. Jungkook, "No, I don't want it. You can't do this to me. Taehyung, of course I can. Don't forget your parents sold you to me. I can do anything which I want. Even if you want it or not. Jungkook's heart break into pieces at this statement. His eyes filled with tears. Jungkook, why did they do this? Taehyung knows the reason but he stay calm. He didn't say anything, neither comfort Jungkook, and went from that room. Taehyung thinking, why it's hurting my heart to seeing you sad. I wanted to see you broken but I don't feel any happiness right now. Jungkook cried for a long time and fell asleep at last. It's evening and Jungkook awake now. He doesn't feel any pain now. He get up from bed and went to take shower in bathroom. Taehyung wasn't there. After shower, he saw that there wasn't any clothes of Jungkook in that room. Jungkook thinking, he kidnapped me, not my clothes. He sighed and wear Taehyung's clothes from the wardrobe. They are almost in same height, so it fits well in Jungkook's body too. He looked around the room. Room was luxurious but he can't find any way to escape from here. Door was locked from outside. Jungkook, you raped me, Kim Taehyung, but I'll make sure you'll regret it the most in your life. Other side, Taehyung is sitting on chair and looking at a big screen TV, where Jungkook is showing. Jungkook doesn't even know that the room is filled with CCTV cameras, even his bathroom too. Taehyung, interesting, you still have gut. I like it. And he changed the video. Now video is playing of his last night's moments with Jungkook. He saw that Jungkook is crying and protesting against Taehyung. He feels hot again after seeing the video of last night. Taehyung, you are touchable, but only for me. In night, Jungkook hears some footsteps and he get up from bed. He was ready to attack at the person who's gonna enter in the room. And after some time, Taehyung enter. Jungkook fist attack on him but Taehyung dodge it. Jungkook, you bastard, I'll kill you today. Jungkook is looking so angry. He was about to attack but Taehyung, Park Jimin is your best friend, right? And Jungkook stop on his spot. Taehyung, he's in my man's observation. Jungkook's eyes became bloody red in anger but he can't compromise with his BFF. Jungkook, what do you mean? Taehyung chilled at Jungkook's reaction. He sat on bed comfortably. Taehyung, you know what I mean, right? Just stay with me and I'll not do anything to your best friend, otherwise, cut by Jungkook. Jungkook, no, you'll not do anything to him. After his parents, Jimin was the only family of Jungkook. Jimin helped him a lot even in his critical condition and he can't risk Jimin just for himself. Jungkook, stay away from him. Taehyung smirk at this. He get up from bed and walk towards Jungkook. Jungkook back steps until his back hit the wall. Jungkook, don't come near to me. Jungkook is scared. Jungkook remembers about last night and body starts shaking in fear. He doesn't want to repeat that again but Taehyung did what he wanted. He smack his lips with Jungkook. Jungkook also didn't do anything against him so Taehyung deepened the kiss. He is literally sucking his whole mouth. Jungkook can't take it anymore and fist attack on Taehyung's back. But Taehyung grabbed his both hands and pinned them above his head. But Jungkook protest. Jungkook, leave me. He pushed Taehyung with full force and slapped his cheek hardly. Jungkook, you bastard. You are so bad. You are a villain. I hate you the most in this whole universe. Jungkook is crying in anger but Taehyung get more angrier that he grabbed Jungkook and pushed him on bed harshly. Taehyung, yes, I'm the villain so what? It's my own nature and if you think I'll change myself then you are wrong. I'll not change, Taehyung said angrily. It was fist time when Taehyung yelled at Jungkook. But before he can do anything Taehyung hovered on him and ripped his shirt. Jungkook, no, stay away you fucking bastard. With that he pushed Taehyung from himself and get up from bed. He was about to go from that room but, Taehyung, don't you dare, otherwise ready to lose your best friend. Jungkook paused on his spot. He can't feel any ground to step further. He turned towards Taehyung and their fight starts. They both are skilled in fight. One is fighting like fighting is his life and another is fighting like fighting is his inner demon. But they both are equal. They both are angry and wanted to teach each other a lesson. At last, they both are on bed and continuing their fight. Whole room became mess now. After 30 minutes, they both are breathing heavily and glaring at each other. They both are at the side to side of the bed. Taehyung's perfect posture became mess now. His clothes are ripped at the point to point and his hair a mess. Other side, Jungkook's pant button is off and zip is open. His whole body is filled with teeth marks. This whole fight was insane. Jungkook was trying to punch Taehyung, at the same time he's protecting himself because Taehyung was trying to open his pants and biting him everywhere. Guards are outside of the room but don't dare to enter in the room because Taehyung doesn't allow them. Jungkook, fuck you, Jungkook said angrily. Taehyung, no, I'll fuck you till you drop your last strength. And Jungkook feels goosebumps in his body. Jungkook, you bastard. But Taehyung, stop him. Taehyung, if you dare to attack again then I'll not hesitate to kill your so-called friend. It's my last warning. And Jungkook, stop. He had literally forgotten about Jimin in this fight. Jungkook, stay away from him. Taehyung, do you think he'll listen? Jungkook, what do you want? Taehyung, I want you to marry me and stay with me forever till your last breath. Jungkook sighed. It's been almost a year since he is listening this line from him but he hasn't heard one word. Jungkook, do you love me? Jungkook asked coldly. Taehyung stays silent at this and Jungkook get more frustrated. Jungkook, why the hell did you buy me? Do you think I'm a toy? Do you think I'm some property to be sold or purchased? Do you think I have no emotion? Jungkook is crying. Taehyung, I don't think. Taehyung said coldly. Jungkook became more angry at this. His tears are dropping continuously. He is totally broken now. He can't handle it anymore. Jungkook thinking, why mom, dad, why? Did I do something wrong? Jungkook, so you just want me for your body pleasure? Taehyung paused for some seconds but, Taehyung, yes, I desire you in your body. Jungkook, then it's fine, you can have my body but you can't get my soul. I'll hate you till my last breath. With that he take off his last piece of cloths from his body. He's literally shaking in fear but don't want to fight back anymore, fight for his life. Jungkook, now come and destroy this body. Jungkook shout. In this whole time, Taehyung just kept glaring at Jungkook's teary eyes, which is only showing hatred and broken emotions. He walked towards Jungkook without sense. He put his one hand on Jungkook's wet cheeks and kissed him. It wasn't rough neither gentle but dominant. After a long kiss, Taehyung, you are mine. And he went out from that room without any second glance. Jungkook broke down on floor and crying hardly. Jungkook, why God why? Why didn't you kill me when my parents abandoned me to die? Yes, Jungkook is an orphan. His parents abandoned him when he was just a little child. After that Mr. and Mrs. Jaeon adopt him because they don't have any child. They think that Jungkook don't know about their biological bond but they are wrong. Jungkook's memory is strong. He still remember most of his childhood memories. Mr. and Mrs. Jaeon treat him very well so he also respected them heartily but he didn't expect them to sold him just for some money. At 11 p.m., Taehyung entered in that room. He was drunk, his whole body smelling like alcohol, but he saw that Jungkook is sleeping on floor. His eyes are fluffy and only a ripped long shirt is wore by him. Taehyung, what did you do to me? Why can't I concentrate? Taehyung touched his whole face. He carried him in bridal style and walked towards bed. He gently put Jungkook on bed and covered his body with blanket. He also fell asleep beside him. Next day, it's 9 a.m. and Jungkook feels heaviness on himself. He immediately opened his eyes and looked. Taehyung is sleeping on him like clingy bear, but he doesn't feel any attachments at this scene but feeling disgusts. Jungkook didn't say anything and get up from bed. He takes shower first and after that, sit on an empty chair. He's in his bathrobe and looking at sleeping Taehyung. There is no emotion in his eyes right now. After some time later, Taehyung also wake up and his first view was Jungkook. He saw that Jungkook is sitting on chair and staring at a deep-sea painting on the wall. He was too focused to notice that Taehyung had woken up from sleep. He is literally looking like dead corpse in living body. Taehyung also keeps staring at Jungkook for some time, then he leaves that room without any words. Jungkook sighed. He get up from chair and walked towards bed and fell asleep. It's been a week but Taehyung didn't come to Jungkook again. Some servant comes to that room and gave him food. Another week has also passed but he still didn't come again. Now Jungkook is free to explore the whole big mansion but he is not allowed to leave the mansion. Just like this, it's been a month but still Jungkook hasn't seen Taehyung's face again. But he doesn't care about it. He already lost his hope and he don't want to hope again. One day, Jungkook was doing painting in the garden and guards are around him. He is multi-talented. He even can cook, can sing, can dance etc. but his main hobby is taekwondo. Guards treat Jungkook very well. Guard, sir, do you want something? Jungkook, no thanks. Guard, okay. Master said that he's going to America tomorrow and you are free from now on. If you want then you can go back to your family. Jungkook stopped his work at this but he sighed. Jungkook,
If you feel